The Montego Bay Perimeter Road project is one of the most ambitious and transformative infrastructure projects in Jamaica right now. The plan is to create a 4-lane highway stretching more than 14 kilometers, bypassing the traffic congested city center of Montego Bay. The project includes the construction of the different overpasses at strategic locations, the construction of Jamaica's longest bridge. This new highway will connect Bogue in the west to Iron Shore in the east, providing seamless movement for commuters, truckers, and tourists alike. Welcome back to Good Life in Jamaica. We're live and direct in Montego Bay. If this is your first time on the Good Life in Jamaica YouTube channel, do remember to tap that subscribe button, tap the like button so that you don't miss out on all the latest in infrastructural developments in Jamaica. We have now reached Iron Shore, Montego Bay, and this is the same area where one end of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road will be. We are here on the Dr. Horace Chang Boulevard as we see now signs of construction in this area. We will be heading out on this highway that is under construction to give you the latest update on what is happening here, how far they have reached. The last time we were here, they were installing barriers. They were also paving the road, at least one side of the road, which has 2 lanes. Remember now, it's 2 lanes on both sides, carrying us in each direction. So let's see how far they have reached with the construction of this toll road, the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. The last time we were here, they were just installing these metal barriers on the left. The concrete median has already gone in, and let's head now to our drone footage to see the rest of the paving activities that has taken place here. Listen, this is one of the most comprehensive updates you'll find on the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. Look how beautiful Jamaica is. Ensure that you tap that subscribe button, like the video as we cover the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. Now we'll be covering from Iron Shore, past Salt Spring, and straight over into the district of Irwin. Look at the amount of work that was done here on the drainage system in this section. So this project is now over 70% complete, with a final projected cost of 55.6 billion Jamaican dollars and a planned expenditure of 12.06 billion Jamaican dollars for the fiscal year 2025 to 2026 to facilitate its completion. Now this is the view heading back to the North Coast Highway here in Iron Shore. This perimeter road project for Montego Bay also includes the Long Hill Bypass and upgrades to Barnett Street and West Green Avenue, with specific infrastructure like signalized intersections, sidewalks, and improved drainage also being installed. This project is being managed by the National Road Operating and Constructing Company NROC and contracted to China Harbour Engineering Company Limited. The aim of this project is to enhance traffic flow, boost the economy, and improve connectivity for the city's growth. A major drainage study and improvements are also included as part of this project. Look how pretty this road will look when it's ready, man. A lovely view when driving up from Iron Shore as you're driving towards Bogue. Just recently I noticed that the check team has started again with work along that Westgate Barnett Street area. Just days ago we've noticed that they have started work in that area. They've also head towards that bridge there in Westgate. I see them doing some more digging work in that area. So again, it's full speed ahead for the work team to get this project done by May 2026. Alright, let's head out back on the road now as we head towards Salt Spring and then on to Irwin. The project also includes the integration of critical utility infrastructure such as water and telecommunications services to support future development. And all of that is going in, and the surface has been prepared, and it's just for the asphalt to be laid on this side. The construction of this highway is very important to our tourism product. As you know, Jamaica depends heavily on tourism, and so it's very important that tourists move around without any problems of traffic congestion. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett said tourism growth is not a standalone phenomenon. It is anchored in modern, well-planned infrastructure like these that moves people, goods, and experiences efficiently. He said that they are making a strategic investment to improve how visitors move through Jamaica while creating lasting benefits for local communities. So this project will indeed ease congestion in Western Jamaica and link up Negril, Montego Bay, and Key Resort areas. So the Montego Bay Perimeter Road will connect with the Long Hill Bypass there in Bogue. In the future, the government is now planning to construct the Hopewell Bypass. That will then be in turn connected to the Lucy Bypass, and that stretch of road will continue straight on to Westmoreland, somewhere in the vicinity of where they will be constructing that new airport, the Negril International Airport. So big plans in store for Western Jamaica. As we look now, they are installing the concrete median in this section of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. We are now in the Salt Spring area, and we'll be approaching soon the Salt Spring overpass. Listen, we have a lot coming up in this update. We'll be heading straight on to Irwin District, where we'll be seeing Jamaica's longest bridge, the Montego River Bridge. Listen, I'm just excited with this project. Listen, it has been in the pipeline for years. Different administrations have been talking about a Montego Bay bypass, and trust me, the traffic problems in Montego Bay has gotten worse, and this is a breath of fresh air as we anticipate the completion of this project in May of 2026, next year. So based on what we're now seeing, they have paved from Iron Shore. One side of the highway comes straight up to Salt Spring. So for persons living in Salt Spring, if they use the Montego Bay Perimeter Road from Iron Shore, the next exit will be there in Corner Courts, based on what we are seeing here so far. After the off-ramp there in Corner Courts, we expect the other one to be there in Irwin as well, in the Sign Irwin area. So it's full speed ahead for the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. Here is Jamaica's Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, speaking on the construction of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road and, in general, infrastructural projects being done here in Jamaica.
Update on our highway projects. The Montego Bay Perimeter Road project is a US $274 million design, build, construct contract with China Harbour Engineering Company. The project scope includes design and construction of the Montego Bay Bypass Road, 15.1 kilometers of roadway, the Barnett Street, West Green Avenue Road rehabilitation and expansion works, the design and construction of the Long Hill Bypass to reduce traffic congestion, and that is 10.5 kilometers of roadway, and a comprehensive drainage study of the Montego Bay Bypass area. Mr. Speaker, the Long Hill Bypass was originally designed as 2 lanes to be later expanded to 4 lanes. However, the government has decided to expand to 4 lanes now for significant cost savings and the benefits it will afford residents of St. James and indeed Westmoreland. I am pleased to report that the project is progressing well. The Montego River Bridge is 90% completed. I toured the bridge and it is a fantastic piece of infrastructure. It's the largest bridge in Jamaica. Fantastic piece of infrastructure. The project is scheduled to be completed in May 2026. Intends to expand the Southern Coastal Highway from Williamsfield in Manchester along the south coast towards Hodges in St. Elizabeth, which is in the vicinity of the border of Westmoreland. The project includes bypass for major towns such as Junction, Southfield, and Black River. The project has gone through the PIAB process, that's the Public Investment Appraisal process, and the source of funding is being identified. We expect to tender this project during the 2025-2026 financial year. That's a major project, Mr. Speaker, that is going to extend the Williamsfield Highway all the way around to the border of St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. The North Coast Highway PPP project will see the expansion of the North Coast Highway from 2 to 4 lanes from Miami Bay to St. James. The concept design has been developed and the project is being prepared for tender in 2025-2026 financial year. This project aims to enhance transportation infrastructure, stimulate economic growth, and promote sustainable development along the North Coast. We saw several concerts and entertainment events held in that general region of Miami Bay, and it created significant congestion. We have this project here, Mr. Speaker, which will expand that roadway to the border of St. James to 4 lanes. It will improve traffic flow, but we bear in mind, Mr. Speaker, that along that roadway is an emerging urban center. And so the road is being designed with that in mind. So it will not necessarily be a highway, but it will be a main boulevard. But it will be designed in some places with grade separated interchanges and overpass so that there is not much interference with egress and entry onto the road. So that will give significant relief to the commuting public, and we will start that project. The intention is to begin that project in the next financial year. We're also looking to develop, Mr. Speaker, the St. Anne's Bay project, which is the St. Anne's Bay Bypass. And this will be an extension to the North-South Highway from Miami Bay, traversing westward and parallel to the North Coast Highway through sections of St. Anne and terminate in the vicinity of Discovery Bay. The expansion will be a 30-kilometer 4-lane highway. The concept has been developed and the source of funding is being identified. So on that corridor, you will have a main boulevard which will carry traffic from the exit of the current North-South Highway in the Miami Bay vicinity all along. So that will be a very well-developed corridor. But we will also extend the current North-South Highway with a parallel highway. And so persons heading to St. James would not have to drive through Miami Bay. They could go straight on the highway and head into Montego Bay, because the intention is to develop that corridor into the new urban center. And it is not that the government is doing it in a sense, Mr. Speaker. It is that it has its own energy, and persons have already started to develop along the corridor. And so we bear that in mind as we develop the road. That is going to be the boulevard through a main urban center. So, Mr. Speaker, yes, there are challenges with roads. And I hope that today I've been able to put those challenges into the proper context and perspective. We take responsibility for the roads of Jamaica. We have to do that by ensuring that we have the financing to do it, that we follow the regulatory and compliance requirements to do it.
So that was Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness speaking on the rollout of the full suite of road infrastructure developments that are in the pipeline for Western Jamaica and beyond. And we are now in the Irwin area, approaching Jamaica's longest bridge, the Montego River Bridge. Trust me, it is a magnificent road project. Again, it's a race against time. The last update that we did on this road project, there was some minor damages to the road surface or the marl surface here, that they had to be putting in some sandbags to contain and to direct the water and channel it away from, damaging these surfaces. When we reach to the bridge, we'll also be sending up that drone to get a nice, lovely drone footage of the magnificence of the Montego River Bridge. Coming up as well, we have the full audio of the tour that Prime Minister did on top of the bridge while it was under construction. Trust me, we were here from the very inception of this project, especially with the construction of the bridge. From the column foot was being prepared, we were here with that first video, and really and truly, good life in Jamaica really kicked off with the construction of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. That's how we started gaining traction on this channel. Again, do remember to tap that subscribe button as the bridge now slowly appears in view straight in front of us. Ensure you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on the latest on infrastructural developments in Jamaica. I'm glad you're here and I'm carrying you along. We are nearing our 10,000 subscriber journey. Trust me, we do appreciate all the support that you've given to this channel. Also, our super chats are open. We thank you for all the gifts that you've given to us. It helps us a far way in getting our content to bring to you, our viewers. Here is Dr. Andrew Olness speaking on the features of the Montego River Bridge.
The columns that hold up the bridge are 30 meters high. The span of the bridge itself would be 180 meters in length, connecting the roadway in that direction, the roadway here. This is the largest and longest 4-lane bridge in Jamaica at this moment. And I'm certain that as we build out the infrastructure in Jamaica, we're going to be building far more impressive structures than these. This structure is going to enable the easy movement of traffic in and around Montego Bay. When we build infrastructure, yes, it is impressive. Yes, it looks good. But the real purpose of the infrastructure is to improve quality of life. And one of the challenges we have with quality of life in Montego Bay is the number of hours of our lives that we spend stuck in traffic.
Here is an audio of the tour that Dr. Andrew Olness did during the construction phase of this bridge.
So if you look down, we're looking at the Montego River flowing under this bridge, and we are way up. To me, this looks more than 30 meters up.
It is more than 30 meters.
So tell us about...
It's about 90 meters up.
No, that's too much.
That's too much?
Yeah, that's the 90 feet, maybe. Yeah, but maybe about 35 meters up, right? Because from the ground to the bottom of it, maybe about 31. Now, tell me, how are we connecting the various elements of it. I see a lot of steel work going on.
Well, this particular steel work is to hold the frame together, hold that T-beam, this T-beam, and so forth go across. So they're going to put some more of these
Those members straight across.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, top and bottom, straight across for all of them to hold the concrete on it, ready for cast.
Good. So when this is done, right? So this will be cast.
Yes, all of them will be
Cast.
cement, you know.
Will be cast.
Yes.
And then on top of that there will be another slab.
Not a cement again when you raise up these and then run more steel
On it.
across.
And then on top of that will be the asphalt.
Asphalt, yes, correct.
And in these sections are the cables that are connected together, tensioned together
In the T-beam.
in the T-beams
Yes.
to give it a little bit more flexibility.
Yes, so when the load reaches the bridge, it doesn't crack.
It flexes.
Yes.
Right. So there's a lot of engineering that goes into this bridge. And it's a little bit more complicated because you have a 1% slope.
Yes, it will be.
Interesting. So help me to understand now. This bridge will span, I gather, 180 meters when it is finished, and it will be what, four lanes, two on each, two lanes going in either direction. Will it have a Jersey barrier?
Yes, it will.
Okay, so you'll be driving and not even realize that you have transitioned onto the bridge.
No, we will.
It will just be like
Smooth.
smooth. Normal. Excellent. So tell me, have you learned anything new doing this construction? I mean, obviously you have some.
Well, yes, I've learned a lot of things new. I mean, particularly the steel that goes through the beam to keep the flexibility. I've learned that amongst other things. You know.
How do the new workers who come on? How do they like this? How do they feel about it? Is it something that's exciting to them? They're building this massive structure.
Yes, it is very exciting to them. They actually like it. I mean, they come and they learn how to do things because it's not every day you come and you build this mega structure. You know, so yes, they come and them like it. You know, it's okay. It's only one problem that we have currently is the acquisition of the land on that side. We have problems to proceed that direction.
And acquisition is all. But listen, thanks for explaining all that. No problem. All right. Very good. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, man, I just read this cake
Big welder.
That big welder from the bottom.
I never realized. No, man, you have to go talk to them people and tell them, say,
Come, son of
woman power up on this bridge.
No, no.
Right, well, no, man, tell them the name.
You have some?
I want you to meet, but I feel very nervous standing so close. I don't know how you guys do it, but I feel very nervous. So tell me, but I feel very nervous standing so close. I don't know how you guys do it, but I feel very nervous. So tell them about yourself. Tell them what you do here.
I'm a welder here, and my name is Sabi, by the way.
Fine, just start over by just introducing yourself and then tell us what you do here.
Hi, my name is Sabi.
Hold on. No, man, look to the camera. Don't worry.
I'm here, and I've just recently became a welder. Though. I was working as a laborer, and I tried welding, and they saw that I could do it, and they, up my game.
Really?
And,
So you came on as a laborer.
I was working with them probably.
Okay.
And
So the program that we put in place to train workers, you're a part of that. And have you got certified yet?
Archers came by a few weeks ago, and they say about November we'll receive the certificate.
So, but now you're a welder.
Yes,
Amazing. So, but right now you're doing the steel work here.
yeah, because they're creating the beams up there first. So as soon as they start laying them, that's when we'll do.
Excellent. So you're the baddest female welder.
I hope so. Alright, thanks.
All right.
I think he's the one that introduced me to the whole, welding.
Radical motivation.
Excellent.
She always
All right.
punctual.
Sabi?
Wow, just listening to the audio, we learned a lot about the construction of this bridge, the different features that this bridge has to withstand the load and pressure. It's just an amazing feat. Remember to tap that subscribe button. Tap the subscribe button if you like what's going on in Jamaica in terms of our infrastructural development. A lot of projects are in the pipeline waiting to be rolled out in the near future. We did numerous videos on this Jamaica's longest bridge. We did our first walk on top of this bridge. We have that video as well. Be sure to check out all our videos that we did on the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. It's the St. Irwin Main Road that runs beneath this, the longest bridge. It connects the town or the city, the heart of Montego Bay, straight up into Irwin, Sign, Orange, Moore Park, straight up into Adelphi and beyond, connecting you straight back to sections of Trelawney. A very important road that runs beneath this, the Montego River Bridge. Again, do remember to tap that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on all the updates that we drop here on the Good Life in Jamaica YouTube channel. Check out the video you're seeing on your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. One love.